Alright, what's going on, Slime? Welcome back to some more Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3. So, it's been about 17 days since I, last uploaded. That's my bad, but, there's a new season, a new battle pass, and they added Michael Myers into the game. Probably my second favorite slasher from the like traditional whole slasher films and stuff like that. On top of that, they also had some new weapons, just a battle rifle and an LMG, so nothing really important. The Black Cell is, as usual, disgusting. And in my opinion, definitely not worth the like $40 Canadian or whatever it is for it. That's literally gross. Other than that, though, they didn't really add much. One thing that I did hear is they did fix something that was a problem in Modern Warfare 2. They fixed this camo right here. Orion. So, you can look up footage of it originally. It looked somewhat similar to this, but if we go in here, not only are the dots glow in the dark, look at this shit, dude. This shit is beautiful. Like, the whole camo is now glow in the dark like the rest of the MW3 camos, which is beautiful in my opinion, bro. This is actually so good. Like, I am actually so glad that they finally fixed it, because this camo was disgusting. Other than that, I haven't really played much FPS games, online games at all. If I'm playing something online, it was usually like Sea of Thieves in the last week, 2 weeks. So as you can see, I am level 1063, so I did play a bit, but like not a shit ton. They added in all the shipments 24/7, and they also added in snipers only, which has none of the new maps in it. So all the shipments, we have Ghost shipment, Arena shipment, Bitment, Sunny shipment, Cell ship, and shipment. Also on the sniper side of things, they did buff, technically not a sniper, but a marksman rifle. They buffed the SAB-50 and the SPR, so I'm gonna try out the SAB. This is a complete cheese build. Like, this thing is cheesy, and it was even better inside of MW2 2022. I'm expecting this thing to be pretty good. I am running the armor piercing. I highly doubt this thing will be able to hit any collaterals or any sort of shit like that. So yeah, if you want, this is the build I'm running right here. These are just all the attachments. I mean, yeah. Also, there's a Halloween event going on right now, so we are collecting candy, I guess. I have no idea. Also, this is probably going to feel even weirder because I think there is aim assist on this thing as well, so it's really gonna feel weird because this thing got a hit mark. I mean, a collat. What the fuck? My aim was ass there. Holy shit. Oh, it's all sort of like red and shit. All right, cool. My movement is terrible, but honestly, BO6 is looking beautiful right now, man. I just can't wait for that. We also have a Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero as well coming out. Don't know if I'm gonna do content on that, but I'll definitely end up playing that, that's for sure, because that game looks really fun. It's actually outselling this game in pre-orders, which doesn't really mean anything, but in my opinion, that's good because it looks like a good game. Looks like it's gonna be a good game, honestly. I haven't really seen too many complaints or anything like that about it. That Until Dawn remake also came out today as I'm recording this, and as they're seeing it as well. I mean, should be uploaded the same day. That also came out today. Seems pretty good. I don't know if I'll end up getting it though, just because it's like $8. Not much has changed. Definitely my favorite Supermassive Games game though is Until Dawn. That's definitely the best one in my opinion that they've made. I will say this is definitely still the weakest out of all of the like mastery camos that are in the game though. It's definitely the weakest because, I mean, it's Orion. It's not really anything too good. Yeah, I mean, Battle Pass is pretty much, the same as it always is. I mean, this one's probably a bit better in my opinion than the last two we've gotten, but I'd say it's pretty similar. They're not really anything too special. BO6 apparently when you prestige, it's not like completely traditional, which I wasn't expecting it to, because basically every time you end up prestiging, you're gonna end up being able to use any weapons you have a blueprint for. So for instance, pretend this is BO6, I want to use the XRK Stalker, and or the L96 that's going to be in the game, you know? Once I prestige and I don't have that gun unlocked anymore, I will technically, as long as I have a blueprint for it, which can be considered like pay to win, but it's not really. It's just like pay for smoother progression towards the camo grind, which I don't really have a problem with because you can just also not prestige. Like if I notice it's gonna sort of mess up my whole camo grind, I'm just not gonna prestige until I finish that certain weapon. So I don't really see where complaints are coming at from this. I know some people want like completely traditional prestige, which I would love that too. But we're never getting that. Like we actually are not getting that. And that's just something we're not getting ever again. I can definitely understand why they decided to stick with this whole decision though, because obviously if you have someone like Prestige that isn't aware of what prestiging does, like they didn't play the older games and they just bought a bundle or something and then they prestige and it's like, oh, okay, well I can't use that now. So you've technically robbed me of money is how some people will see that, definitely. And obviously that's bad for business. People thinking you've essentially locked them out of content that they paid for or something like that. So I understand why they made it so you can still use your blueprints, just to really avoid that whole like people accusing them of maybe like, you know, keeping them or gatekeeping them out of content that they've actually ended up paying for. And also, I mean, I don't typically mind really, because at the end of the day I don't really play COD just to snipe a bunch of the time, like especially when the game just came out. I'm usually playing for the camo grind at first, just because that's something that really is taken more. You know, people aren't really making montages and stuff like that anymore. Not saying that people don't, like, at all, because there are people that do, obviously, but it's definitely not a big thing compared to how it was back in, like, the golden era and stuff like that. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but, like, my ping is fine. I have 0 packet loss, but it feels like bullets are almost taking a second to register. To be fair, the last shooter I did play that was actually online that wasn't BO6 was I played a bit of Season 2 of XDefiant, and the hit detection actually felt really good on that, especially compared to what I was playing before in Season 1 and stuff like that, because the hit detection was a little weird. So it could just be that I'm not used to it completely. And honestly, before BO6, I might make more like non-Call of Duty content, just because, I don't know, COD cycle and all that. There's not really much that I haven't done on this game that can be done. Because we aren't getting a new sniper. We got a new sniper kit, and it was complete ass. It was terrible. Basically just turns the Cat AMR into a fucking sniper grenade launcher, which I personally am not ever going to use. Don't think I'm ever going to touch. It makes it slightly faster, but you can't hit collats at all. So yeah, I don't know. There's just not really, like, any new content that I'm personally interested in. Not saying I won't play it at all, obviously, or upload it all, but no. So I don't know if any of you guys know, but is there gonna be the whole campaign early access? I'd assume, right? Like we've had the last few times. I'd assume that's something we're gonna end up having again. I don't see why there would be any reason to not. I mean, I feel like it would up pre-orders if anything, because you get access to the campaign first. And that's really the only time a lot of people will play the campaign. Like me, for instance, I probably won't end up playing it if there's no early access until like after I'm done the camo grind for all 3 modes, including Warzone. So I'm really hoping there is. They've done it the last few years. I don't see why they wouldn't do it this year. But if anyone knows that would be great information to know, because I'm looking forward to the BO6 campaign, but I'm not gonna play it first if there is no beta. I'm definitely not going to play it for like probably a good month and a half, since there's also a Warzone grind as well in this game. You know, anyway, let me know what type of content you guys want to see. I'm back to daily uploading now. That's almost a certified guarantee. But you know, new season's all right, but kind of waiting for BO6, won't lie. Peace.